to show you how to make really quick and really easy layout that you can use to scrapbook your travels. Today I'm going to use a Wanderlust collection from Mintay Papers, of course, and I'm starting with fussy cutting a lot of elements that I have already done this part. And I also has this geotag, cut it out. I use my Silhouette Cameo to cut it out, but it's a very simple shape, so you can easily cut it out by hand. And I will be using the paper with pre-designed scenes, so it is also a good idea. This tutorial shows you some ideas how to use this kind of paper in your projects. I will be backing my geotag with a piece of a cardboard because I like to add dimension, but you probably already know it. I don't want to use small foam squares, so I'm just doing a bigger cardboard piece to lift it up a little bit over the surface. And when it will be done, I will proceed to creating a composition over my page. I'm scrapbooking pictures from this year's trip to South Africa. We went there with Carola, she's the owner of Mintay Paper, to teach a few classes during the magical Mintay event. And it was such an amazing adventure. Our host, Kim, was so hospitable, and she provided us so many occasions to visit great places in Africa. We went to Cape Town, we went to Johannesburg, we went to Jeffreys Bay, and all those 3 places we taught some classes. And I'm scrapbooking pictures from the plane. We we were flying there for quite a long time from Poland because it took us, I don't know, 15 hours in total. So I have a picture snapped in the plane, and I have a picture snapped through the plane window. It's already Africa on the picture. It's already South Africa, and it was not so long before landing. So I decided I will scrapbook all those 2 pictures together, and I'm adding some travel related items like passports, clothes, suitcases, and of course the plane. And to be honest, I did scrapbook with this collection previously, but I have never had a chance to use a plane before because most of our summer travels with my family are done by cars. So I had to use elements from this collection that didn't have a plane on them. And now it's a perfect opportunity to use a plane finally. So I am adding pieces of cardboard to add another layer under the pictures, and I'm using 3D foam squares to mount some of the elements that I pre-cutted. I like to fussy cut in advance, so when I don't feel I have a mojo to scrapbook anything in particular, I just sit down and cut out elements from the collections that I feel I am going to use quite soon because I have some ideas in my head. So I just sit down and cut out as many elements as I can, and then when I finally have mojo to scrapbook and time, I just sit down and have plenty of elements to choose from. It's kind of making my own ephemeras. So this is a good idea for me to cut out things in advance. If you like to do it during making your project and only fussy cutting the things you really use, you can do it this way. As you can see, this paper has pre-designed scenes, so I don't need to embellish a lot the bottom left corner of the page. I could leave it like it is, but I wanted to add something dimensional, so I covered my composition with 2 suitcases, not my composition, covered the pre-designed composition with 2 suitcases and a backpack. And I used foam squares to lift them a little bit. Thanks to that, it looks like it's almost me who designed this area on the layout. But see how fast it goes. I honestly don't have to use a lot of things to create kind of a bold page. And this is the perfect idea to scrapbook any travel photos because This collection is kind of neutral. It has passports, globes, but nothing that points to the specific location. So we can use this with any spot you visited. Plain pictures are great if you like to do camping. There are also camping trails and kind of old Volkswagen, like in Scooby-Doo. Do you remember their car? So this is the car that is used in this collection. It's a vintage car. And after I am happy with how my elements are located, I am adding a title. I am creating a destination, South Africa title. And I am also stamping a date where the pictures were snapped. And I'm almost done with embellishing the page. I just want to add something different in texture than paper. So I went through all my kind of universal embellishments like puffy stickers, epoxy stickers, and stuff like that. And I decided to add few puffy hearts. And I will also add journaling, but I will add it on the back of the layout. I will just write it on the back. I don't like my journaling to be visible. I don't like people to read my journaling, so I try to avoid adding it in the visible spots. Sometimes it's hidden, sometimes it's behind the layout, just for me. I splashed my page with dusty pink mint, and it's done. This is how the page looks, and you must admit it went really fast. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe button so you will not miss any of the Mintay Papers videos. Sorry, thank you for stopping by, and bye bye.